Welcome, everybody, to the Follow D Money podcast. It's your boy Stretch again, and I'm here with a friend that I've been wanting to sit with for a long time. But our paths are kind of converging, so I wanted to have him on. We're both working this event together, and I thought it would be a perfect time for him to sit down. Now, he brought his friend with him, he brought his partner with him, and we will discuss what's going on in their lives, what they're bringing to the city. And first of all, I want to say that this gentleman is a culinary artist. This gentleman is an amazing humanitarian. This person is changing the game for food and diversity in our city. And I want to welcome Youssef Boudarine to the show, along with Ariel Hendrickson. Hello, guys.
All right, thank you for having us. Like your speech, it was like amazing. Like you should be poet, not someone for the podcast. Honestly, make me blush.
Well, I'm honored to have you guys here, and I'm excited to talk about what you guys are doing with Jador Pastry. You guys have a food festival coming up, right?
Correct. Yeah.
First, can you tell me your history, the history of how you even got here?
Wow. I mean, my history actually is so long. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, we need like 4 hours in the podcast to tell you my history.
Right.
But just briefly, I'm originally from Morocco in Berber community, born and raised, and just been traveling from city to city because we don't have all the sources in the city I born. So it's small town, really like small town. You know each other.
Yep.
And the max we can go to the is like 5th grade. That's the max. After that, you have to help your dad in the farm, whatever we have that time. So like moving from city to city, and my love to the art, that's the thing I want to do, but I couldn't get the point to get to the school, and also I don't have enough money to get to school. So I switched it to culinary because it's free.
Yep.
And I end up starting my journeys from country to country till I end up to Indiana.
Dang. So from Morocco, how many countries did you go to before you got to the United States?
2 countries before America. So it was like Spain, Barcelona, then France, then Indiana.
Damn. And what age were you when you got to the United States?
Now it's 9 years ago, exactly October. So I would say like 2016.
Yep. And what is it? What's the mindset? What are you looking for as you move to these different places? Like, how come France couldn't keep you? Like, what was it about all these places that you said, I need something different? This is not working. I'm going to go here.
Yeah, I think I'm addicted to moving, honestly. I'm not going to let you like trying. I'm curious person.
Yep.
And that helped me to write a lot of knowledge in my daily life, my skills, and culinary as well. Just connecting with different people, different race, and moving from place to place. I love connecting with people.
Right.
And I can make friends with anyone, then I can hate anyone, then I can love anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm easy going, honestly.
Right.
The only disadvantage is like the personal life, it will be not always good because I was married and my fiance, that was like moving, it break the bridges a lot.
Yep.
So I decided to stay in Indiana.
Okay.
So
that's just weird, man. Like,
it become my home.
I just think of the whole United States to settle in India, you pick Indiana. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
But with what you do, there's so much more in bigger cities like that can happen for you. But what you do and what you bring to this is a different experience, I would say.
I agree. Like when I moved here in 2016, like Indiana is development. Really, in the last 2 years, I see a lot of development.
Yep.
And I'm not going to let you, Jador is part of this development in culinary scene because we bring the positive energy. As after COVID, everyone is like low energy. It's hard to find people to work in the kitchen, and restaurant life has become harder and harder because there is qualified people and unqualified people. When they work together, the qualified people, they retire or they do something else.
Yeah.
Then the business has been run by unqualified, then the business go down. So there's a lot of things behind it. But me and my friend Ariel will try to bring the positive energy, and we enjoy whatever we do.
Yeah.
And I know it's work, but in the same time, like, let's live our life and enjoy every moment of it. And that's how J'adore become like popping everywhere. And we create a lot of fun stuff in the city. But again, we create with collaboration. We can do it with just me and her. Like
Yeah.
Bluebeard helping. Like speaking of Rev, like Carol, she's helping. Like a lot of restaurants, like we do collab with them, like Tinker Street, 9th Street Bistro.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a list long for people that they are help us as well,
Yeah.
and part of this whatever we do. So it's not just me and Ariel.
Before we get too deep and
Yeah.
I start asking you about J'adore, I want to ask Ariel, what is your background and how did you and Youssef meet?
Ooh, thanks. I'm an Indiana native. I've
Yep.
been here since I was born. Youssef and I crossed paths about almost 10 years ago
Pretty much when I moved.
at Tinker Street, one of the cultural hubs in Indianapolis. I have a lot of experience in hospitality, front of house, back of house management, catering, events, But we really connected because, like he said, like we love to have a lot of fun and always be connecting with people. Just showing people that you can really have a good time and also put out some excellent work.
Yep. And so you guys decided to form J'adore Pastry.
Correct. I mean, J'adore was like exist like with my ex-fiance. It was our idea.
It was your thing. Okay.
Yeah. So it exists a while ago, but I never have chance to bring it to life. But technically I bring it to life because when I moved here, most of the work I did in all the businesses is still there. But I know it's J'adore, but it's Youssef.
Yep.
But those businesses did take the credit from themselves, but Bluebeard did give me the credit to do it. So that's why I said like, hey, I want to make J'adore like public, take it to life, but I'm not going to do it by myself. I need help. Then right away, she said, yes, let's do it. We share same passion about people first and food after.
Yeah.
And we like to have good time. And after that, she do her personal life, I do my personal life.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they think that we are together because we're always together. And I ignore that all the time because I never care what people say, honestly.
Yeah, our relationship is more like siblings than...
Yeah. What is the mission statement for J'adore?
So J'adore is like, again, I'll go back to how it starts. Like, so with my ex-fiance, every time we go to a restaurant or art show, or because she do like a lot of fashion, so every time we comment like J'adore. J'adore is like I like.
Yep.
When we taste food, J'adore. So it become that J'adore like more fun word that we say always. And since I like art, she like fashion, so we try to bring all this 3 elements together. And Ariel, she's like same direction, same vision. She like art, she like food people. So it's like, let's create this J'adore is like how we can use food as part of connecting art, connecting people, fashion, and everything. So that's why like every food we represent, we try to make it more look not fancy, but artistically look good.
Yeah.
But in the same time, it tastes good, and that's our mission.
With what you do with food, it is beautiful because it looks like art when you create something. And one thing that I always wanted to ask you is, how did food or even cooking become important to you? Like you're an artist no matter what type of art you do, because your platform is just food. Your canvas is food. How do you choose which art you like to create? You know, how did you go into cooking, culinary arts?
Food is easy because like we grew up with 11 siblings. I'm one of 11.
Dang.
Yeah, and my daddy was busy that time. I know that. Poor mom, but. I know, but we live in the farm, so he need labor. I understand. After I grew up, I understand. But there is no blame. After my dad passed away, I was 9 years old, pretty much. And so we need to help our mom, like, because she can't cook for 11 person.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner every day. That was kind of And so we started helping her like every day. Like I do dishes, I like to do bread a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's the hard work for her, like mixing bread by hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that smell for the bread
I love it
after baking. So all my siblings, they can cook at home easily. Yep. My brothers, my sister, like because we were cooking. And honestly, it looks easy for me. I never bought book. I never like create a recipe or something. It's just like creation and thinking about like appreciating the ingredients and let's make it look cool and taste good.
Yeah.
And always like never forget where you come from, and Connect does that, and you create good food.
Man. And when you guys decide together an event that you want to put on, how does the idea come together? How does the plan end up being executed?
Yeah, you want to take that? I take it.
Because you guys have an event coming up, right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of events before you take it. Like a lot of people, they reach out to us in the last 6 months, like nonstop.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of picky. I choose with who I work.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just like, because it's just, we need to work with people that share same vision.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we help other people, like when people help us, we try to help other people at the same time, even we are not getting there yet. But like I said, when Bluebeard helped open the door for us, like Eric said, like when someone opened the door for us, how we can open the door for another person. So that's why we do like this collaboration.
Yep.
So I'll let you.
So you're asking what, how does the idea for an
process?
event? Yeah. So Youssef is a big dreamer. So he'll say, hey, I want to put this on. We've worked really closely with Pattern and the Stutz, which has been awesome. And then we just start tapping in all the people we love to work with. We work with Taste Indianapolis. She's a great promoter and social media marketing guru. Our friend Chelsea Macy at Pattern. And this time, like for Macau, we have so many people pulled in. Every coffee shop we love, pastry chefs we love, regular chefs we love. And I mean,
the immersion chef as well.
Yeah. It's connecting the dots. Youssef dreams and I type the emails and just get everybody on board, keep it organized.
So you guys are a good like synergy because he has the art, you have the ideas, like how to implement
and I can say
ideas.
no.
Yeah, right. Well, you can say that it can't happen or it's too hard or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, the main goal at the end of the day is make it work, make it make sense. And, you know, we're always back and forth about how can this work? Is it reasonable? Usually, yes.
Yep. Yeah. And what I do like is the idea behind the events that you do. Like you said, you're very selective with who you work with.
Yes.
And the idea behind Macau is food and art and bringing people together and like knowledge, right? There
is a lot of knowledge highlighting or appreciation, pretty much. That's
and I like that it's like coffee and chocolate, right?
Yeah.
And you want to build more kind of knowledge about the two. And we're the special, it's like a special chocolate you're using, I think.
Yeah, so this year we are highlighting chocolate from Africa and coffee bean from Africa, coffee bean, chocolate bean, and also the grapes. So we are doing dinner pairing with wine from South Africa as well. Like any countries, like we have a really good sommelier like Jane from Bluebeard, Amanda and Jared from Vida. They are working together to bring like a really good experience for the guests as well. So when we create event, we care about the people that are coming. So let's create like something cool. So let's choose the people they have like knowledge. I'm not gonna go and talk about wine because I'm not nerd in wine. I like it, but happy Ramadan. But let's bring the right people to this conversation. And Macau will come because of the success we create when you create Epicurean Indie.
Yep.
So that's the festival opened the door for me to create more because the idea is nonstop. Yeah. I have a lot of ideas. Every night when I smoke, I get more inspiration and write it down, and let's do it.
That's what's up.
And in Indiana, is like you say, it's really challenging to create something like that. But butter opened the door for me as immigrant. When I went I don't know if it's the first year or second year, it was at Butterworks. When I see the whole vibe, that's why I start like thinking like, wow, there is something coming up to the city. And when I see the people coming together like that, that's mean they want to bring awareness. So I said, all right, I'm gonna bring awareness about immigrants, diversity in Indiana, but I'm gonna choose culinary because that's my field. But I'm not gonna speak up on behalf of other people. But I feel like we touched people like the first year, 2 hours of the event, it was a huge success. And I felt like we touched people. And hopefully this year will be even bigger.
It will be bigger. Are you doing Epicurean again?
We have to.
You got to.
Especially after the election, we have to. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it bigger.
Good. And I was just going to say, in the culinary world, and in particular in Indianapolis, how important is representation? How important is having a diverse kitchen staff, like having executive chefs be people of color, women, different backgrounds, and having it visible and giving these people platforms so that other people can see them? How important is that to you?
Oh, so important. Again, like my traveling helped me to figure out that cooking is people, and I don't care where you come from, but I'd rather work with someone from Africa, someone from Mexico, someone from different Japan, Asia. When I work with them, I don't need to buy culinary book or something because I'm working with the right person from that country.
Right.
And also the culinary and food is connected to tourism. So when people travel, for example, for a game or Super Bowl, they are going for that game just for one time, but they are staying for 3 nights. So they are looking for coffee shops, they are looking for lunch, they are looking for dinner. So that's how we bring the experience, and people bring the experience and find out like the good scene, like dining scene. And that. So that's why like the food in Indiana is really important to bring more tourism to Indiana, and hopefully people, they will stop that. We are Midwest, we don't know nothing. But
they need, I think, and how I feel is Indiana needs people to bring different to them because they have the same. Everything's the same. Everybody looks the same. Everybody talks and dresses the same. Everybody eats the same regular food, you know. And I think when you have places like Bodie and all these other restaurants that have a specific cuisine, that Indiana really eats it up.
Oh yeah,
they really enjoy it.
We need it, and it's coming for sure. It's just when you open, you have to open like with really like quality and push the limit, and also like protect your culture. Like Bodie will be always success because they bring their vision. That's what they want. They know what they want.
Yeah.
And if someone like, I want a burger. Sorry, we don't have burger.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like steakhouse in Indiana, like a lot of business, they open up north and they change the menu after a month because they want to adapt with people what they want.
Yeah.
But if you want to succeed, you have to be true to yourself, cook the food that you like, then teach people what they will expect, then you will create an atmosphere for yourself.
Yeah, I think it's important for people like you to be the teachers of what's possible in your field. And coming up, we have Rev, right? Is there anything you can tell us about Rev?
Oh,
it's gonna be fun.
Rev,
like, is it a secret what you're doing or
no?
Okay.
So Rev is like French word of Rev is like dream.
Okay.
I always call it dream for me personally and for a lot of chefs because Carol Howard, like every year she creates something new to the place.
Yep.
Every year she make it more magical. That's all right. I'm gonna go this year because I don't know what to expect from the event.
Yep.
And I love the way her ambition and creation and always like listening as well and try to highlight chefs as well. Like it's the only event in Indiana that it care about chefs. We came in, then you walk in, then you find like your name and there is like help for all the volunteer. Like they facilitate your work as well. Like even you are coming and you're offering food, buying something, they make you look like you are important for that event, not just like not like other events. I don't want to name them, but hey, bring this food, samples. We don't care who you are, who you bring, what you bring. It's just like some rich people, they are coming, they need to have bites, you know what I mean? And we are raising money for some bullshit stuff. So Rev is, the reason behind it as well is good, is like IU Health. And so the cause is good and it's fun as well. Yeah. And I feel that at the moment we connect with a lot of people and it gives us break from fighting. Like, go have fun, let me have fun.
We fought really good last year.
Before Rev?
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
Do they tell you what you need to make, or do you just kind of
Each chef creates their own. Yeah. Okay. So we already submitted the dish you're going to make, and each chef gets to completely pick, design, etc. You don't have to like fit into any like dietary restrictions or anything. Like those guests are there to have fun and try a lot of different food. So do they give you any kind of
inspiration though? Like, do they tell you like what the theme is? Or
they
anything?
pair us with some drivers in different country. Then they let you like free. All right, this is your driver that you pair with. Then you look at the driver is like from Swedish, from Mexico. Like then you see what's the inspiration you can bring from that. Yeah. But sometimes I don't go that way because like I want to bring like my background as Moroccan. Yeah. So every time I do something, but something like bougie, cool, but I always like add some Moroccan spices in it. So this year I'm gonna do something like dessert, but I'll have some Moroccan touch, and hopefully, I mean, this year will be like more fun because like we are pushing diversity after Epicurean, and Rev, they were good help last year, so I'm excited about this year.
You talked about desserts, and Riley here, we were talking about doing this interview. And he was like, man, I hope Youssef brings us something to eat, because he made a dessert and it was the best dessert I ever had. And he was like, it's not just the best dessert I had, it's the best thing I ever ate.
I appreciate that.
He said it was the best thing he ever ate.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I mean, that is a compliment.
I will take it. I think I try to do good. I'm not the best, but I try to do good. And also like I care. And also like Bluebeard, they care about the ingredients. So sometimes I don't even order, but Chef Alan, he's a really good chef. And when he orders something, like I always like sneak something, then make something cool, because he always have extra or something. Hey, chef, I ordered something. If you have it, you can use it as well. Yeah. So that's make my creative like always going at Bluebeard like nonstop, because there is always something to do. Yeah. And we change the menu pretty much every day, and it's fun. I'm not tired of it because it's easy.
Yeah. With when you have a menu like that changes, do you allow yourself, or away from that, do you experiment with food a lot? Like when you have an idea about something, how do you go about saying, I'm going to cook this for this event? Do you say, I think this will be nice, I'm going to try this and then put it out, or do you do it for yourself?
No, I never try it. I do it directly to the guests.
You just do it right then and there.
If I like it, people, they will like it. That's my vision. But also it's like experience. I'm always like 20 years in the culinary, like, and my culinary school is like all the way French, Bocuse, and working with La Durée as well, and working with a really good chef. All that knowledge, working in their side, and you see how they create food, is all inspiration, is all like for example, like tomato, I can look at it, I can put some salt, olive oil, then I will smash it, then I will be happy than having steak from a random farm that is not good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like appreciation of the ingredients, season as well. Like going back to tomato right now is not good, but in summer they're really good. So it's like just now your ingredients, the season, the sources as well, like where you get your meat, where you get your, like all this kind of proteins. Yeah. Then that will give you 50% of your dish already. Yeah. Like taste-wise and everything.
Can I put you on the spot right now?
Yeah, put me in the spot. Like, you've been doing it for 30 minutes.
Get him.
This podcast.
I want to know who you would say would be the three up and coming, pretty dope chefs in the city?
Oh, that's put me in the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, before I answer that, like whatever we do for Macau and Epicurean, we bring the OG's chef. Then we always bring like emerging chef, like people they do pop-ups. They are really talented, but people they don't know them. So we try to bring them together. And we start like a Epicurean dinner series. The last one was at Tinker last week. So we bring established business like Tinker, Nice Street Bistro. Then we bring like Jose from Atami is a really talented chef. He's coming to the city and I wish him all the best. And I'm excited when he opened his Cubano style food.
Yep.
There is a
We don't have a Cuban.
No. He's the only dude, but he's passionate and I'm positive anything he will do good.
Yeah.
And like we try to merge established businesses with emerging chef to push them and people see them and we always get compliment like I never heard about that guy. So that for me is compliment. Like when somebody said like, wow, his food is good. I never heard about him.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening in Epicurean. That's what's happening in Epicurean Dinner City. Next one, you will be here at Bluebeard, April 28th. And I have 2 established business and the rest is like, I guarantee like no one knows about them.
Yeah.
So that would be like excitement and pushing people to get to know. And when you go to eat in a restaurant, like make sure to know who's the chef because that will change the whole experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not going to answer your question.
You're trying not to answer it. So, I mean,
no, I have.
I'll give you one.
I have a lot.
You have a lot, but okay, let's say, I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
You and I are going to put a dinner together, 3-course meal tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Who's the first 2 calls you make?
To invite them?
To help you cook.
Help me cook.
Yep.
Yeah. I love Samir Mohammed from Nice Street Bistro.
Okay.
He's Mediterranean. He has that Mediterranean background, so we connect very quick.
Yeah.
Damn. I like Nick from Magdalena.
From where?
Magdalena.
Oh, Magdalena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what kind of chef is he?
He's from New Orleans.
Brilliant.
He's from New Orleans.
He's originally from Indianapolis, but he spent most of his career in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
He a lot of Southern, but he's so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Across the board, as far as like management, events, and then when he talks about food or he talks about like wine or spirits,
Passionate.
oh my gosh, you're just like you're sucked in.
Right,
He's so passionate and
he reminded me with a lot of chefs I worked back in Europe. That's why like minute I met him first time, I connect with him right away. Like there's someone like from Europe talking to me, and I remember that.
Yep.
And also I will say like Tyler from Tinker Street, good dude, good chef. I can bring him in.
always smiling.
Yeah, Alan
You
from
take
Bluebeard as
pictures
well.
Of
He's
like the
good.
guys working together, and like Tyler's the one that is always smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
He's the best to work with.
Maybe he's high.
Who cares?
I mean, Alan from Bluebeard as well.
Oh yeah.
He's
Alan's the most outgoing and friendly.
yeah. The way he see food is really interesting, and he cares a lot about the flavor. He will not put anything just to put it in the dish. So.
I've never had bad food from Alan, actually. And that is my dog because we both always judged meat cake.
Really?
Together. Me and Alan.
Yeah. I remember that. No, his food is really...
Yeah, he's
really talented. And helps me as well to keep going because he always always has ideas to change the menu and make it easy for me. Like, all right, there's new dessert, new menu, new dessert.
Yeah.
And people love it actually. Like Bluebeard has become really...
Yeah, it's always on people's list when I ask people what are their favorite restaurants. Yeah. I mean, I would say 8 times out of 10, if I ask people 3 restaurants, Bluebeard's one of them.
Oh yeah. And that's, again, going back to your first question, it's sad to have like few restaurants like that in Indiana. We live in State Farm and we don't have like that farm to table experience. Yeah. Like only few of them like Bluebeard, Tinker, Night Street Bistro.
Yeah.
Like now with Magdalene is good. Booty is always good. Erin Kimchi is really good.
Yep.
I mean, Oakley's Bistro as well. There's only few of them they have the food like farm to table style. So that's kind of disappointing in Indiana.
But it's growing, and then I think having the festivals like you do, and if we can somehow get more, then it just opens eyes. People who are interested in food want to start opening restaurants that have that kind of style, and then it just becomes normal, and then we have this real melting pot of culture.
And it helps everyone. It doesn't help me personally, but it helps every single person. It helps like the new generation when they grow up and they see like Thai food, Cubano food, Moroccan food.
Yep.
It was way before when you grew up in Indiana. 100% like 20 years ago, like McDonald's, Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then there is not much thing to talk about in the food scene.
Yeah.
But I feel like in last 5 years, 2 years exactly, it's growing.
So what's important to me is the narrative behind having all these different ethnic foods is it also opens the hearts of people too. Because when you just have one style of anything, you don't even think about the people making it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you want authentic. So if you enjoy Cuban food or you enjoy Moroccan food, then you start to welcome those peoples and their brands and their cultures and their
100%.
ethnicities in, because it's like, wow, they make beautiful food. Let me get to know these people more.
Yes.
So food is a very interesting way to open up the minds and hearts of people. And that's pretty dope how you guys do that.
100%. You touch exactly whatever we do, because it's all about people in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how talented I am or how I'm good in cooking or any chef. It's all about the people behind it.
Yep.
The people that make the whole difference. And Ariel, she has her favorite restaurant lately. She go a lot to the Peruvian place.
Macizo. Oh my gosh.
Where's that
it's
at?
so good. It's a little out of the way. It's 71st and 465 on the northwest side. Mexican and Peruvian. And I try and go at least once a month. Like, I don't mind the drive.
Yeah.
They are so warm. It's their first time operating a restaurant. The food is on fire and the drinks are insane.
Dang.
Like, they're so good. He makes his own bread. Like, it's amazing.
Dope.
So that's kind of experience we try to bring to the city and highlight them through this festival. I mean, we sponsor everything in our pocket, whatever we do, pop-ups, private dinner. We do a lot of private dinner, people houses. So that money, we pay ingredients, we pay whatever, we pay, she got paid. Then whatever left, I said, all right, I'm going to invest in this festival. So that's how we promote and how we sponsor Epicure in Macau.
Yep.
And hopefully one year we get someone from the city cares about the city and give us some money to do more. Because the ideas is keep growing and growing.
Sponsorship opportunities open.
Always.
Yeah,
right?
but
always.
In Indiana, they don't help artists anyway. So I'm gonna kind of ask.
I still want us to work together somehow, because I've asked you every time we see each other.
Yeah, we bump to each other, but we never have chance to.
We never sat down and talked about it. But I know that there's something there that we can do, and I really think it'll probably start like a private dinner style. I think that would be really dope.
I mean, there is always room for collaboration for us, for sure. And like I said, like Epicure this year will be interesting.
Yeah.
So definitely we need a lot of collaborations. We need a lot of people involved to blow it out. And
I definitely want to be involved somehow with Epicurean this year.
Yeah.
If that
keep
can
you posted.
This question that I have has something and nothing to do with food, because I want to know what you would do if we took food out of your life. What would you be doing?
I will go back to sewing.
Oh, you sew?
I sew.
So let's talk about your sewing career.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you still sew?
Sometimes, not all the time.
You have a sewing machine?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if someone asks me for something, I can fix it. Like, I can make like suit.
Dang.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
That's. I bet you nobody knew that.
Talent.
No.
That's dope.
If I took food in Indiana, I'm gonna move to another city or another country that has more culture. That I'm gonna find myself in love with something connected to it.
That makes sense.
Definitely.
And Ariel, what would you be doing for your dream job? What's your dream? Are you doing your dream job?
When I'm working with Youssef, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's news to him.
Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy it. Because I give it a lot of work in the computer. I'm not good in writing. I speak English, but like writing is okay. But I don't have all the vocabulary to write formal email to someone.
Right.
No, I make the call.
Yeah.
This is what I need. And I make it done. But she like the professional way. So she deal with all of that. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, it's making connections, putting on just high quality, high value experiences for people is it's really rewarding.
Yeah.
That's what I love doing.
Yeah. Earlier, Youssef, you talked about getting high, self-medicating, but I want to know how you guys take care of yourselves mentally. Like, I know with so much going on, trust me, I know that being pulled in a lot of directions can be a lot. And even just responding to everything is kind of overwhelming sometimes. But how do you guys take time to relax and enjoy just being the people that you are?
Surround yourself with the good people. Yeah. Like I always say, like we choose with who we do collaboration to make it more fun. And it make it like sometimes we are not working, we're just having fun, but it's work. Yeah. So the people, we choose the right people with who we do it. After that, like we enjoy the food scene in Indiana. Like after we're done, we finish work around 5, 6, that's it. Yeah. But all right, either we met at Solely Wine, like it's a really good bar spot, not this month because it's Ramadan. And we go to different restaurants, like just to try new food, connect with other chefs. Yeah. Supporting the community and meeting in the coffee shops every morning before I go to work. And we like Sunday's day off. And if we have chance, if I don't have nothing with my personal schedule, we hang out or hang out with friends or we go to parties.
So you guys hang out a lot.
We're always together. Literally, I spend more time with you than anybody else in my life.
Yeah. I mean, she's jealous sometimes, but she understands now. She understands.
I'm not jealous. I just want to know.
No, she understands now.
That is hilarious.
But it was good.
I'm nosy. I got to know what he's doing.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
I mean, a lot of people didn't know I was married for a while. Yeah. And like my ex-wife. It's just like, I like to keep my personal life really, really private. Yep, yeah. Because it's none of business. Yeah. That's one. Yeah. 2, working in a place 2 years ago, it teach me and show me a lot of, I don't want to say negativity, nasty, like
negativity.
Yeah.
Negativity.
Yeah. show me a lot of negativity and unhappiness.
That negativity be crazy.
And it can bleed into your personal life.
Yeah. You
take it home.
It touched my personal life a lot. Yeah. And since then, I said, like, I will never bring my personal to my work. Yeah. I mean, only the close people, they know what. Right. Like the other stuff, but.
Where can somebody find you behind in the kitchen? What restaurant are you at right now?
I'm full-time at Bluebeard.
Okay.
And Bluebeard we license J'adore through Bluebeard.
Oh, okay.
So we use the kitchen as well for any pop-up we do, for any collaboration. Yep. So you will see me at Bluebeard a lot. Yep. If I'm not doing J'adore, I'm doing Bluebeard. If I'm not doing Bluebeard, I'm helping Amelia's. If I'm not helping this, I'm connecting with chefs or creating some art for Macau. For right now, I'm busy doing some chocolate art for the festival. So that would be fun for first time for Indiana. So that would be a really exciting event to see happen.
Yeah. Is there something that you would like to tell the community or ask of the community when it comes to food?
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
I
think I just want to reiterate that, like, be curious, like, ask the questions, ask who's cooking, ask why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Like, get to know the people who are making your food and like their stories and what impassions them. Like, I think we need to connect more to each other, and food is a great way to do that.
Yeah, and especially support like your local businesses is the key for Indiana. Like a lot of corporate business and restaurant, and if they close one location downtown, I mean in Indiana, they don't care because they have many locations around the country. Yeah, but if one small business in Indiana, local owned, minority owned, or wherever, close, it hurts the family, and he hurts the city, and he hurts the community, because I feel like we failed in supporting them as people. And it's sad, there is a lot of big businesses here. They do like their meetings in steakhouse or corporate business, and with no negotiation, like $20,000 for dinner, or 30,000, 40,000, and
it would make such a big difference to a small business.
But if you go to small business, it may cost you less, like $8,000. Then you make them happy. Then you make that business keep going. Then you make that business invest for more space or for more established situation. Also, the coffee shops, like we try to have coffee shops in all the local coffee shops every time.
Yeah.
Different place, just like to show our faces. We are here for you guys. And also it's like a really good hub for us to connect with people. And that's how we meet a lot of people. And that's how Epicurean starts and how Macau starts, is just through coffee shops, meeting people.
Nice.
So yeah. So that's my message to people, like support your local, not just in the food scene, but anywhere, like Can, beautiful spot, food, movie, amenities. Like, what do you need more than that? For example, you know what I mean?
I really agree with that, because when it comes to the experience of dinner, before I was out in the community, dinner was very transactional.
Yeah.
And then when you start to learn people and learn their stories and know that they are doing something, you try to want to support that. So when you know who's cooking the food in the kitchen, and you know who owns the restaurant, and you know the waiters and waitresses, the bartenders, it becomes a little different. And and these big box places are different than, you don't never know the owner. You can't, they're not in the kitchen. You're not walking out and asking you how dinner is. And you go to the locally owned places, and they're talking to you.
True.
You can
There's
learn
a warmth.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it becomes an experience and not a transaction. So I think it's important that we get the stories out of the people.
100%. It helps a lot. Like, again, the owners, corporate, they care just about numbers. They don't care who you are.
Right.
How much you spend, like the numbers, that's it.
Yep.
And even like some steakhouse, the family owned here, same is like numbers. But a small business that's like minorities, or especially like going back as immigrants, like they came here and they tried to establish something new, or it's not that easy
to
do that in different country, different language. Paperwork is way different than just opening. Like, there is a lot of struggle, and they knew that. And we make it hard for them to succeed sometimes, because since I moved, we heard like Hoosier hospitality, but I personally don't see it in the last 5 years. Until I start creating something, then I try to push that as well.
Yeah.
But Hoosier hospitality starts with here first before we welcome other people. Then, anyways, it's like sad story. Sometimes I have a lot. I have a lot in my mind. But
no, and that's good. I always ask our guests one question, and it is, how do you define success? And I want to know it, like, for J'adore and personally, because it probably isn't the same for you both, but you guys probably have the same business goals, probably.
Yeah. Success is like, like what we say before, like, success for me is when I help someone to succeed and do better than me. That's my success. Like again, like if someone helped me in something, like talking about Rev, like if Carl, she invited me for the first time, this is my 5th year. I don't know her, she don't know me, then she was really genuine, supporting. I said, all right, if that person, I don't know her, but she's really genuinely helping, and how I can bring more people to connect with her. Like, hey, there's this business. And we're always like, hey, this business just opened, like Wes and Jeannie. This year we invite them to Rev, like just connect them, then between them, if they approve or not. Last year, like, that's what we try to do. And that's the success for me. Like when I see someone that's like, did something and is it better, that's good for me.
Yeah.
Is that for J'adore or that's for you?
I mean, for J'adore and for me. So you have to say something for you.
Okay. I think being successful is being connected and engaged in the community you're in. And like, you don't have to be hustling so hard. You can actually just like enjoy the culture, enjoy the community, enjoy the people you're around. And we get to do a lot of that. We're connected. We have, great collaborations, and at the heart of it, really good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friendship comes first. After that, everything come up like easily.
Yeah.
Just talking about it through coffee and the idea come up.
Yeah. I think who you surround yourself with makes your life easier in a lot of ways. Successful, less stressful, and just rewarding overall.
100%.
But you have to be very careful on how you select people and who you let in. And
yeah. Because a lot of people, they let me down many times. A lot of lies, a lot of rumors. And you say like, really? Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's why like surrounding yourself with the right people, and also like minimize your circle.
Nice.
I'd rather have
no negativity.
Yeah, I'd rather have five strong friend than I have 100 people like when I post something in social media, I get a lot of engagement, liking or sharing, whatever.
Yep.
But it doesn't mean anything because I don't need like people applauding. I need like someone like, hey, how can I help you? How I can support you in
Correct.
this? Not just like congratulations. Or
I understand that totally.
Yeah, I want to hear about.
Yeah, I don't like people like just like cool. Like no, it's like I want to be down with that. Like how do I help you? Like those are the. I like people who message me after a post. Like that's what I like.
Yeah, but going to negativity, it has a story behind it. I think the way you guys look at each other.
No.
I want to know
because the way you say it, it's like negativity.
But I am.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I just like how you say it because it is negativity. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's funny. I didn't pay attention, but I am more.
See, I'm trying to cut out the negativity in my life.
That was a good one. I didn't pay attention.
Nothing's funnier than that laugh, right? Keep it going.
No, just.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. I'm dead. Stop it.
That was a good one. I didn't mean it. But
oh no, I know. I was just messing with you. I was messing with you the whole time.
I'm more like negativity than anyone else because I come from Africa.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. For absolutely.
And I support 100% because I live it and you knew it.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh man. All right, so I have this segment that I do at the end of the show, and it's kind of fun. It's fun, and you get to choose something. Okay, so you're gonna pick one or the other, and sometimes I'll have like 3 or 4. You pick one. Okay. So you guys can.
Do we have to agree?
We never agree.
You can disagree because you guys might have a different choice.
Yeah,
so you guys can just both give your answer. But what I do is I donate $10 to every answer to a charity, and at the end, I'm gonna have a charity on my Instagram to where people can donate if they want to. But it's gonna be for the whole run of this. So
beautiful.
Yeah. So it's called This or That.
Okay.
And our first one is. And it's food related because of you, okay? So a lot of them. But it's croissant or Danish?
Croissant for me.
Croissant. Okay. When it comes to food, sweet or savory?
Savory.
Okay. A macaron or an eclair?
Eclair.
Oh,
shit!
You guys do spend a lot of time together. Okay.
Damn,
coffee or tea?
Coffee.
All right.
Okay, we do agree.
Would you rather have dinner at a restaurant or lunch at a picnic?
Dinner in a restaurant. She may have lunch at picnic.
I do love picnics. Yeah.
Okay.
But I love restaurants. Can I do both?
What you picking though?
A restaurant because you don't have to do as much work.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to be taken care of.
Okay. You have to. This is fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
Okay.
What I mean.
Okay, so you have to pick someone you can sleep with once, someone you marry and you stay with the rest of your life, and then someone you get rid of forever.
Okay.
Okay. FMK.
Okay. So this is Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Bourdain, and what's his name? Dang.
Come on.
Another chef. Name another chef.
Okay.
Guy Fieri.
Oh.
So Guy Fieri, Chef Bourdain, and Gordon Ramsay.
Ooh.
What do you want me to answer?
You go first.
Yeah, like who? Like what answer?
Who are you gonna fuck?
None of them.
Okay. For me, I think it'd be Guy Fieri.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd marry Bourdain.
Okay.
Because that's, lifelong partner vibes.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill Gordon Ramsay, but I guess he's on the chopping block.
Yeah. This game is American game. Yeah,
Do you have an answer?
I'm not gonna kill no one, but if I have to, Ramsay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so then you marry
Burden.
Yeah.
Because you won't have to change your name very much.
Yeah, it's easy. Easy.
You just keep the same name.
And
Yeah.
marriage certificate is like Boudarine. That's
right.
Siblings.
Your brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be an amazing singer or be able to play any instrument you want?
I would play instrument.
Okay.
I'd be doing an instrument too.
Okay. Would you rather go to a black tie event or a casual dinner?
Casual dinner for me.
I like black tie. I like fancy.
Okay. All right. You got to pick one of the four. Summer, winter, fall, or spring?
Fall.
Spring.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Because it's right now.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we get excited about the whole year.
Mm.
Okay, so this one is in a person,
Mm-hmm.
and it's however you choose the context. But would you rather have empathy or loyalty?
Empathy.
Damn, it depends person. I mean, loyalty is good, but being like empathy.
Empathy. Right on.
Yeah, because empathy will make a lot of stuff easy.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I like empathy too, and empathy holds people accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been loyal to a lot of people or businesses.
Yeah,
and
loyalty actually doesn't go anywhere without empathy.
Yeah,
so I think
right.
But empathy is empathy.
Yep, I like that. It's been an attack on the word empathy lately in the news. So I just wanted to see but people who are very genuine and good would pick empathy over loyalty, because I think that people who want loyalty over empathy, their intentions are not always pure, because they just want people to listen to them and follow them.
Yeah.
almost sounds like obedience.
Yeah, you like a cult. Like you want loyal people, but if you have empathetic people, they will hold you accountable.
They'll make
for
the
your
right
actions.
decision.
Correct. Well, shit.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Well, I'm glad you have a good time. This is good, actually. Like,
Yeah, you had a good time. It was good.
you make
What,
me
are you
laugh.
surprised?
I mean, I laugh. Like, I always try to hide my laugh.
His
because
real
it's embarrassing.
laugh? You got his
Bruh.
real laugh. That's
Bruh, that made
That's
my
happened to me
day.
like 3 times.
That made my day.
Yeah, I try to hide it as much as
Oh
possible.
my God, you couldn't hide it though.
Yeah, I
You
mean, I always fuck you up though.
Well, how can people find you guys on Instagram, and name all the socials that they can follow, please?
I mean, just J'adore and
You can find everything we do through J'adore.
Okay.
yeah,
Our J'adore Pastry is Instagram, J'adore Pastry website.
Yep.
And then there's Macau, there's
Epicurean.
Epicurean.
And on the website, they can contact you guys for anything that they can do to help you or to
Yes.
use you guys' services and all that, right? Okay.
yeah. Ariel, she has all the, like she get all the emails and contact. And
Yeah.
through Boudarine Ariel and our friend Emily
Yep.
as well. So we have team behind us as well. They are supporting, like genuinely, like
such empathetic and talented people.
Right.
And they are really good, supportive. Like, so through J'adore Instagram, that I try to stop using my personal and use just J'adore as page, so I can.
And if you're messaging Youssef, I can see him too.
I mean, that's his friend talking. That's his friend.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was before.
So I do have to say that I have to thank Bluebeard for allowing us to do this interview here. We are on location at Bluebeard, and I am very thankful for this opportunity. And if you guys enjoyed the episode, please hit us up and tell us what you love. Tell me what I should have asked Youssef and Ariel if I missed anything. And go to followdmoney.com, please. Be on the lookout for a newsletter. We're going to have a newsletter telling everybody what we're doing, what we're getting into, and how you can support us. Thank you. Peace. Boom. Deep money.